According to information from the ASOS press agency, on January 3, by order of the President of the United States, Donald Trump, a military operation was launched in Venezuela by a special DTA force unit of the United States Army, and the country's president, Nicolas Maduro, was detained. According to the BNN news agency, on January 3, Nicolas Maduro was brought to New York City, United States, together with his wife. Donald Trump explained that the bombing of military facilities in Venezuela, as well as the international airport in Caracas, was carried out due to accusations against Nicolas Maduro of establishing a dictatorship in Venezuela, looting the nation's wealth, and being responsible for the deaths of thousands of Americans through cocaine trafficking. According to Trump, Nicolas Maduro personally owns several factories in Venezuela that produce narcotic substances. Trump stated that the president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, now faces a very severe trial and must begin trying to defend himself. Meanwhile, a Venezuelan activist living in exile and Maduro's rival in the 2024 elections, as well as Maria Corina Machado, who reportedly took the Nobel recognition away from Trump, wrote on her X page that Miss Maria is ready to take control of the administration in Caracas, and that her supporters, still remaining in Venezuela, are currently preparing to take over the government. However, the United States Senate holds a different view on this matter. According to Michael McFaul, a Democratic representative in the U.S. Congress, Trump wants to place someone loyal to himself at the head of power in Venezuela. But this is wrong, and according to McFaul, Congress, especially the Democratic Party, demands that Trump allow for elections to be held in Venezuela. Based on his information, Michael McFaul stated that even French President Emmanuel Macron currently has a candidate for governing Venezuela, and that Venezuela is not a country where anyone can appoint a puppet president and control it at will. In his final conclusion, McFaul emphasized that the United States must not act against democratic principles. Nevertheless, U.S. President Donald Trump disagrees with this view. According to information from the Washington Post, on January 3, he delivered a special statement regarding the Venezuela operation. In his address, Trump announced to the entire world that Nicolas Maduro had been arrested. Naturally, he is no longer president, and according to Trump's promise, the United States will turn the people of Venezuela into one of the wealthiest populations on Earth. According to Trump, U.S. companies are ready to invest billions of dollars into Venezuela, and these funds will be directed toward the country's future. Trump also warned that if Venezuela resists, the United States may level the country with new strikes, and Washington advises Venezuela not to resist. We remind you that according to the Wall Street Journal, on January 3, after Venezuela was bombed and Nicolas Maduro was captured, the people of Venezuela began protests against the U.S. invasion. The people of Venezuela are demanding that Trump not interfere in the country's internal politics. Protesters are marching through the streets of Caracas under the slogan that Venezuela will solve its own problems and does not need the United States. According to Fox News, Venezuela's Vice President Delcy Rodriguez delivered a special address to the population through national television channels. According to her statement, the arrest of Nicolas Maduro does not mean the transfer of power in Venezuela. Vice President Delcy Rodriguez emphasized that Venezuela will not give its natural resources to anyone, especially the United States, and will manage them independently. According to Vice President Rodriguez, the Venezuelan government promises to protect its oil fields from Trump. However, when asked how this would be done, Delcy Rodriguez did not give a clear answer. We also remind you that the arrest of Nicolas Maduro by the United States and the attack on Venezuela were met with a positive response by the European Union. As noted on the official page of Ursula von der Leyen, the European Union supports the people of Venezuela and congratulates the country for its democratic transition period. According to Ursula von der Leyen, Washington's actions against Venezuela were carried out in a 100% democratic manner, and Brussels hopes that elections will soon begin in Caracas. This was another statement made by the President of the European Commission. We will continue to follow the events together. Stay with Tour Fowley. The most important information you are waiting for is still ahead.